Welcome back, Battery Pack. How are we doing? So today we're gonna do a Miraidon Joltik box list with absolutely zero tools, and we'll see how good it does. Is there a better supporter now that you can't grab tools via Arven? That is a good question. It is Arven by default. If Irida hadn't rotated out, those Arvens would be Iridas, and we would be using Irida, and then we would have like 1 copy or 2 copies of Iron Bundle. Yeah, probably 1 copy, but yeah. No, those Arvens would be Iridas for sure, if Irida hadn't rotated out, but I actually don't know. What other supporter card searches for an item? I think until recently it was just Irida Arven, right? And then Irida rotated out, so I don't think there is one. Oh, is it Draven? Dravian? That might be it, actually. Dude, is that the cook? Is that the cook? Drayton? I know exactly what you're talking about. You're looking at the top X cards of your deck, and then you're grabbing trainer card plus Pokemon card, right? I do like the logic there because we're only getting an item anyway. So I do like the logic. Let me think about that. Okay, so and then item. Let me just put item card. Because so if you do item card, the only things that search for item cards is boxed order, which ends your turn. What is this patrol cap? As long as he's blah blah blah. No. Secret box obviously is like a different A spec, and then areas is the discard. So yeah, I think it is Drayton. Train. Yeah, it is Drayton. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon and a trainer card you find there and put them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. I mean, this is just like it's kind of like Pokégear, I guess. But I don't know I mean, honestly, I think it's at least worth trying. But yeah, we'll go 4 copies of that, and then we'll go here. And I guess we're doing Sarni Advance now. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad at like a conceptual attempt at doing something creative. You know what's also kind of interesting, actually? You actually kind of cooked here, because if it's a trainer card, it can also find Gravity Mountain. Wait a minute. Someone cooked here. Wait a minute. Hold up. Ring, ting, 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 ting. Wait. JB, Joltik box. No tools, no Arven. Shit! What a cook. What a cook. No. If this works, damn. You there! Have you seen if you are subscribed or not? Did you know that most of you that are watching this video aren't subscribed? Well, let me tell you, it doesn't cost you any money to subscribe to this channel, and I will never do a subscriber call to action like this ever again if we ever hit 1,000 subs, which means the channel gets monetized, which means I can pay my editors better. So please subscribe right now. It means a lot to me, and I will never mention this ever again if we ever go past 1,000 subscribers and get monetized. Sound good? Deal? All right, well, we'll see if it actually works, but this is very interesting in concept, because we can search for a stadium with this. Because I did consider the option of what was I considering? I was considering like Colress's experiment so that we can search out Gravity Mountain, but like this gives us a little bit more freedom on what we can do. All right, well, we played 2 copies of Latias, so it's fine to put Bear in the front. That's fine. We could also replace the 4th Drayton with like Colress's experiment potentially, but okay, so we go Joltik plus. I mean, it's Brian Hands 100%. Yeah. I forgot to check the rest of my deck. I have a feeling that they are going to saw block us next turn, so I'm actually going to discard these 2. This is the big brain play, methinks, because they don't know we got that Iron Leaves in hand. I almost put Iron Hands in play in the front. That would have been embarrassing. All right, cool. So then we go Jolting Charge. All right, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go 1, 2, 3, all 4. There we go. Yeah, I think what I do like about the 3 Gravity Mountain is like being able to draw into it consistently. But now, if we're playing Drayton, that does kind of change up deck structure a little bit. We could probably cut 1 Gravity Mountain for something else. But I kind of like the Gravity Mountain. I'm gonna be real. Okay, I'm gonna be so real. Because I feel like running 3 means that we are guaranteed to use 1, and the probability of both being prized is drastically reduced. You know? Okay. I think they are going to saw block us, and that is totally fine. I'm going to put Miraidon up because we got the Iron Leaves in hand. We got the counterplay. If we're thinking about it from the context of what if, because we played against that sort of deck before, right? Where like there was that one Tyranitar deck list that thought they had game when they put the neutralization zone down, and then we put Gravity Mountain down. So then if we go to game 2 with that deck, they're going to be a little bit more cautious with when they put neutralization zone down. But in order to bait out the stadium replacement, they're going to put like a stadium down, and then they're like, ha, we got jamming tower or something like that. And then or like not jamming tower or something like that, but like they're going to try to keep baiting us, and it just won't happen. It just won't happen. All right, so here's what we're doing. Iron Leaves. Yep, when the Vernier is rapid. Okay, so big question here is, I don't think we move any energies straight up. And then we go Pokégear for Drayton, the sauce! The sauce! Shh, no leaks! No leaks! Oh my god, it's so good! It's so good, chat! Oh boy! Dude, we can get Ultra Ball! Oh! And we can get Gravity Mountain if we wanted to, but we don't need that shit, bro! Oh my god, we're gonna get 3 prizes this turn. We can go out. Oh, dude, we can get Boss's Order. No, we already have Boss's Orders. We can just grab Joltik, and that becomes discard fodder for next turn. Oh my gosh, dude! Someone cooked here. Someone cooked here. 3 prizes. Shh, no leaks. No leaks. No leaks. Dude, this is so funny. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because if we think about it, it also has really good synergy with, like, if we play like a Drayton, it allows us to also innately grab a Galvantula to evolve it, or grab a Iron Leaves to evolve it. No, Iron Leaves to like place it on the bench and stop bench lock, stop a retreat lock like that. Dude, this is a scene in Spider-Man 2 where like, don't worry, Spider-Man, we won't tell. Initial tech was Gravity Mountain, and then we don't run tools because we don't care, because we are structuring the deck to where we are fine without it, in theory. But then now we're running Drayton, and it kind of changes the whole game. Okay, okay. Let's go! The logic I have here with some of the inclusions that we're running, we are running Galvantula EX instead of Baby Galvantula because, like, I feel like Iron Leaves is sufficient. Like, we've evolved further beyond. So, like, so Super Saiyan 1 was Joltik Box, the idea of Joltik Box. Super Saiyan 2 was adding the Gravity Mountain. Super Saiyan 3 is no tools, and then Super Saiyan God is the Drayton. See, you gotta think about this, man. They don't know about that Drayton tech. They don't know about that Drayton tech. What do you know about that Drayton tech? Joltik Toolbox, no tools. What a great deck name. Yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's true. We do have to emphasize that it's a toolbox with no tool cards. I feel like I don't even want to bring this to my local tournament. Like, I feel like this can't get out, you know? The streets cannot know about this. I'm assuming we probably don't need Gravity Mountain. I'm gonna just punt the Gravity Mountain for now. Yeah. It's so fire I don't even dare using it online. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like the ramifications, you know? Okay, hold on. So, and see, like there's a little bit of synergy here because we thinned the deck out of those three Pokemon. So now when we Drayton, oh, okay, so then now we can get Ultra Ball kind of works, because then next turn we can go Galvantula. I like it. I reckon. There's not a lot of energies left. I feel like we have to put it on Raging Bolt. Yeah, not Raging Bolt, Iron Hands, like all of them. Like normally I would do three energy on Iron Hands, 1 energy on Pikachu, but I think that's our fault for discarding the Psychic Energy. Yeah, okay, so I did kind of expect the Wellspring to show up here, which is good because that means we can use Iron Leaves to like unlock ourselves from the sub. You guys won't blame me for like not posting the full 60 in the Discord server, right? I feel like we gotta keep this shit hidden for the next 2 weeks at bare minimum. I should have put Iron Hands in front. That's my bad. But I think it baits them into doing the sob. I think you get like a no, not a battle pass. I think it's a different thing. But yeah, they're doing that. Okay. Do they get anything? No, just a soul landing. That's it. I feel like you should have gone for something else then. Dude, it's over, bro. Pack it up. Pack it up. Oh yeah, pack it up, dog. Yeah, I think we're going to do this, and then we're going to grab Latias for the free retreat. Then we go here. Then we go Metal Energy here. Then we go Prime Catcher, the Wellspring. And then we go Tandem Unit for... Just grab the other Pikachu EX while we're at it. And then, I guess we don't have to use Super Rod yet. It's not a pertinent card to play currently. Yeah, they lose their Area 0 and their ability to knock Owl, so I'm chilling. But you know what? Maybe the streets will be like, nah, this guy's smoking some fat, dude. This guy's smoking some fat reefer, bro. Ain't no way you can make Joltik box work without Arven or tools. It's a unique list at the end of the day, and we're not shooting for a World's Invite anyway, so I do legitimately want to see how far I can take this. That being said, I do want to test it over the board, so at the risk of running any leaks, I might have to bring this to locals either tomorrow, probably not tomorrow because I got stuff going on tomorrow, but maybe on Friday to see if it even works. Why would they need to do that? I mean, we could just do, we would just do Crispin and we just, yeah. There we go, these two. This goes into our hand. Electric goes directly onto Pikachu. EX Metal goes... We could have actually... Yeah, no, that's fine. And then Metal stays in our hand, and then we do this, and we do Topaz Bolt, and we're chilling. Are they going to try to go for, like, another... What are they trying to go for? I guess they go for the bear play, but we have Pokégear, so it doesn't matter. Dude. This is so funny, man. It's bear time. It is bear time for them. But honestly, we could just go Joltik, no? Fez, right? Easily. Yeah, easily Fez. Or we can go Mew EX and then we can chain together some stuff. We can Pokégear for okay, see, Pokégear for Drayton doesn't make sense in that context. I think Crispin's actually not that bad because if we can get that means if we can get what's it called? Lillie's Clefairy established this turn, then we win. Right? Isn't that how that works? Ah, this actually kind of locks us out of a Fezandipiti play, though. I'm going Iono. Wait, that puts me at 1. It's okay. Oh, wait. Saved. We're saved, Squidward. We're saved. We're saved. Saved. Dude, that's so funny. All right. Let's see what you think about this one. And then I don't know who gets the extra energy. Joltik gets the extra energy, so because we can do Joltik EX. Ooh. Okay, so then we eat that shit for sure. We just need a gusting and we're chill. Okay, here's what we can do. I think we go restart for 2 first. Okay, Pokégear. We could have gotten 3 more card, but Drayton. Wait, Galvantula? Yeah, I think we can just go Galvantula Pokégear, no? Yeah, and then we can go Psychic Energy on the Mew EX just in case, so that we can copy Pikachu EX's thing, and then... I mean, I would imagine they go into the bear, but the Bloodmoon can't one-shot Galvantula EX, so I think we're chilling. How many Draytons you running? 4. I think we can go 3, if I'm being honest. Plus, I think it looks cooler if we run 3. That way we can do the 3 different arts. But I think 4 makes sense. Should we do... Okay, from like a meme slash brand standpoint, I think it is funnier to be able to say no Arvens in the deck whatsoever because we're a psychopath. You can't comprehend our sour minds. For my ADHD brain, I have to change my deck like every month, but if you change everything, then you have a better sense of the meta and what different decks are trying to do. No, that's fine. I think there's valid ways to approach it. Either way, but if you actually look at it, there's like top players who basically stick to one archetype for multiple years. I mean, Henry Chow is like a very good example. That guy has only played Gardevoir for like the past, like, what, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years. There you go. What's your favorite type of deck? Like box, stall, turbo, wall, poison dock? I am the CEO of Big Basic. Let's see some Big Basics in chat. I'm Big Basic Battery. That's basically all I play is Big Basics. I do have a strong preference towards any deck that uses Miraidon EX, which is why pre-rotation I was using Miraidon EX, and right now I'm using Joltik Box purely because it uses Miraidon EX. But yeah. I like playing aggressive, big, basic decks. I have a non-stamped Ho-Oh Fire Energy that I want to put in my Ethan's Ho-Oh. Ooh, that's a good one. That's fire. We definitely go Crispin here. So we go this, this. Yep. And then we can go Metal here, Psychic on Brian, Jolting Charge. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. And then so we can go... what do we have in our hand? Grass. Yeah, even though it kind of takes away our ability to arm press, I don't think it really matters because all we really care about is Ampy very much anyway, right? So, me. Yeah, once they introduce Team Up, I think that's when I stopped playing consistently. At least over the board. I still played digitally on PTCGO during the tag team era and Sword and Shield era. You majored in Japanese? You went to college? What'd you major? I majored in Japanese because I was already fluent in Japanese. I just wanted to graduate as fast as I could. But yeah, I was a corporate translator for about 2.5 years, 3 years, I forget. It all kind of blurs. And then, yeah, I was a corporate translator. I translated bug reports at Nintendo of America. I worked on games like Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario RPG. I can't really say like details of what exactly I did, but yeah, those are some fun days. And then I was eventually laid off, so I'm unemployed right now. So I'm living the dream by attempting to be a content creator full time, while I do side gig work. A little silly. All right, I'm gonna do... You know what I could do, actually? Ooh, dude, this Drayton, Jerry, is so good, Jerry. It's so good. I think we have to get rid of the Drayton. I'm sorry. Because I think we have to go Fezandipiti first, draw a bunch of cards, and then maybe we can get a Boss's Orders. And if we can get a Boss's Orders, then we can go for... Like, we can go for an Iron Leaves angle, I think. So then we grab Iron Leaves, and if we whiff, we whiff. If we whiff this Pokégear, then we go for the Drayton. But we don't whiff, because that's Boss. Yeah, okay. So then we can go Boss, Charizard, Grass Energy Manual Attachment, so I don't forget. All right, so Rapid, when the Vernier is Rapid, and then we put a Grass Energy from here, then we put a Grass Energy from here, and then Also, I don't think that was necessarily the best play I could have done, but it's okay. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do Prism Edge. All right. What's been your favorite format you've played? Good question. Probably the previous format that just rotated out. I liked playing Miraidon. Like I liked playing Generators Miraidon a lot, but I do like playing Joltik Box a lot too. I don't think I marry myself to like, I feel like I don't like marrying myself to like a specific format and that's all I ever will play kind of thing. Dude, I might have messed up, dog. At least if we do Pikachu EX in the front, it requires them to have to gust, but then they just do Assault Landing, no? Oh no, they need to get a stadium in play, so it's fine. What do we need here? What do we need here? Pokégear for Crispin. Yeah, Pokégear for Crispin. We don't use it though, I don't think. No, Crispin works because then we can just retreat into Iron Hands. Yeah, we're chilling, we're chilling. I think, yeah, let's just do that. So we know that Electric Energy is what's left in the deck, right? I mean, we're attaching both these anyway. Electric Energy is what's left in the deck. I mean, we have to attach both of these anyway, so it doesn't matter. We have Night Stretcher. Oh! Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. And then we retreat with Electric Energies left in the deck, and then we go into Brian Hand, then we take 2 prizes. Yeah. What's your Mimikyu answer? I think the way I approach right now is we play Galvantula EX instead of regular Galvantula, which does take away a Mimikyu EX answer. The logic that I have is that most decks are not centralizing their game plan around Mimikyu anymore, precisely because of this Pokemon. Fan Rotom has such an easy time of just doing Assault Landing for knockout on Mimikyu that I feel like it devalues Mimikyu's place in the meta. And I feel like the objectively more annoying Pokemon to encounter is Farigiraf EX, you know? And decks that play Mimikyu are most likely going to be benching enough stuff and resources for us to gust around, and this deck inherently gusts a bunch. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, we just need to take 2, right? We have Gravity Mountain, which is kind of interesting. What if they penny up everything and you just can't, do you concede? I mean, sure, but like penny, you have to consider the opportunity cost of using your penny as your support for turn. They're not going to be able to do that every single turn, you know? All right, I'm just going to Fez and see what happens. They need to take 3 prizes, right? All right, can't we just go Super Rod, Grass, Electric? No, not that. Grass, Electric, Grass. Actually, wait. No, we don't have any. I mean, we could just put Iron Leaves back in, actually. We could. And we know for a fact that Electric is still in the deck. Oops. They can have Briar. That is true. But here is our answer to that. They are not able to Briar and also Gust at the same time unless if their A-Spec is Prime Catcher, because now they're ahead on prizes, right? Yeah, they are on 3 prizes, right? So they are on 3 prizes, so they can Briar and take 3 prizes, but how are they going to take 3 prizes? I guess the only way they could hypothetically take 3 prizes by using Briar would be they would need to Gust with like Iron Bundle. That's the only way they can do that. Unless they play like, I don't know, Pokemon Catcher, which is like, okay, if they're playing Pokemon Catcher at that point, good job, you did it. How do you play against Melodic Ferrograph Wall deck? I keep getting destroyed. You don't. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah, we're chilling. Okay, yeah, we're chilling. They don't know we play Gravity Mountain, we win. Yeah. The thing is, walls is not worth. I feel like there's a thing where like, and this is kind of like a mentality that I did also have myself for a while, is like I need to be teched in for all possible matchups. I think sometimes you just have to think to yourself, what is the probability of me matching up into more than Walls deck per regional run? And the probability is going to be pretty low because not that many people are playing that deck. That being said, you can't rule out the possibility of Walls becoming more popular because of the popularity of Joltik Box. So you could be valid in thinking that, you know what, I need to be teched in for every possible matchup, but what you sacrifice by doing that is like by teching for every single possible matchup, you sacrifice consistency, and by sacrificing consistency, you're not going to be winning as much. So you should put tariffs on this deck list. You know what's crazy is that we actually won that match specifically because of Picnic Basket, so that's kind of the MVP here.